Happy Friday. So this week I've been talking about psychological safety, and I hear people go, really, again? And the reason that I've been talking about it this week is there was a McKinsey article, July 23, called What is Psychological Safety? And despite the term being around since 1999, when Amy Edmondson, Harvard business professor, coined it, McKinsey is saying that it's not a given and it's not the norm in most teams, despite the benefits and research proving that there are benefits to individuals, teams and organisations. So I've talked this week about what psychological safety is and isn't, that we need to develop our leaders to enable them to create these environments. We need a leadership development program. It's not a one-off training course. And we need leaders who, I talked about the program having some ground rules where the leaders themselves feel psychologically safe to contribute, but they can also use those ground rules with their teams to create that environment, like treat each other with respect, listen to each other, don't interrupt, don't talk people, don't interrupt, don't judge, etc., etc. And they're all in this week's newsletter. I concluded 15 of them just as examples. And the other thing leaders need to be able to do is embrace conflict. Psychological safety is not all mollycoddling and being nice and singing Kumbaya. We are encouraging conflict. We're encouraging people to challenge, to speak up, to speak out. But the psychological safe environment means they are safe to do that without reprimand or reprisal. So we do want to encourage people to conflict, to challenge. And we need to make sure that we're open to people's inputs and them being honest and making sure they feel comfortable. So leaders need to be able to manage that conflict and turn the heat up when it's needed and turn it down when that's needed as well. They also need to check in on a regular basis. Like, how are we doing, guys? How safe do you feel to contribute your ideas? Because this is a team effort. The leader will facilitate it, but the team have to come to the table as well. So encouraging feedback on how we're going and what we can do better and what we can do more of. And leaders that undertake leadership development have a duty, I believe, to share that learning, to lead by example from what they've learned and share their learnings with other people who are perhaps starting on the journey that they've been on themselves. I'll talk to you next week. Stay safe.